Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. Off we go here in Cincinnati. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Trying to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
First down throw for Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. 1st and 10.
Here we go. At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down, Burrow. A quick slap taken by Chase. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The Cowboys 9-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They're running for the 1st time with Javonte Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Dax Hill up in the secondary to end the play. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On 3rd down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. We are through one. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. From the 29. Here's second and 8. Prescott. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To throw is Prescott. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they will finally run him down. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 31 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Now Prescott. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Pistol now for Prescott. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180. 180 cut.
Burrow now. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Now it's Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Prescott now. To the left side. He's got Tobin. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Throwing is Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Now Prescott. Oh, big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass. Ball's incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
Here we go. Behind. Right in.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On one, ready?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That one finds Chase. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Marshall at the 48-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. Start.
They go play action for Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
180. Nice hot. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now he'll run. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Flushed to his left. That is caught side of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the play fake. Dak. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead. It's Sanders. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To give up the middle with Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Game on. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Makes the score. Bengals 14. Cowboys 7.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's good.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Back. 180. 180 shot. Back.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Let's get set. 180. 180 shot. Back.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The outside looked in by Lamb. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd down.
At the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Now Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Andre Yosifov. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That ball intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Williams. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Williams. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Play fake. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Second down, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Start. 180. 180. Start.
Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game.
A 58-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away